Thank you. Thank you very much. If you watch a lot of television, then you've never seen me before. I ran away from home when I was 11 years old, and my parents came with me, of course. And we bought a house here in Southern California, and every morning at the breakfast table, which ironically in my house is where we also had lunch and dinner, I used to ask my parents, I was like, Mom, Dad, do you guys love me? And they'd say, Patrick, come on, you know? Love is a strong word. Pick another one. But no, my father didn't really like us much as kids. You know, whenever we went on road trips in the car, as we were pulling out of the driveway, he'd ask, is everybody in? And he never waited for an answer. At 11 years old, my head was the same exact size that it is tonight. And the rest of my body wasn't. And oftentimes, walking the streets of downtown Orange County, I was mistaken for the lowercase letter I. Yeah, I wanted to be bigger, faster, stronger. You know, I wanted to be a better athlete. I never did steroids or anything, but I did have all the side effects, you know? Woman's voice, shrunken testicles, chronic acne. And when I finally went to the dermatologist, she said, oh my God, Patrick, what are you using on your face? And I told her I was using hand soap. And she said, what are you, crazy? That's like using bleach. And I said, I must be crazy, because bleach is a lot cheaper than hand soap. I'd be saving a fortune. If I'm shaking, it's not because I'm nervous, it's because I'm Irish, and right now I'm sober. I was raised Irish Catholic, and I'm not practicing Irish anymore. But whenever we used to leave unfinished drinks lying around the house, our father would say, come on, kids, drink up. There are sober children in Africa. Think of them. I was a victim of racial profiling not too long ago. I walked into a bar, and just because I'm Irish, the bartender was like, hey, buddy, can I get you something to drink? And I said, yeah, how about a glass with a little less racism in it, you know? And, you know, some bourbon, a little bit of bourbon. But I miss being a kid. I miss thinking that girls are gross. Guys, how much money could we save if we still thought girls were gross, you know? Hey, stranger, buy me a drink. Whoa, sorry, ma'am. You're gross. Whenever we see someone who's really scary, we always say, boy, wouldn't want to run into that guy in a dark alley. But really, who would you want to run into in a dark alley, you know? Even if it's a little kid, you're like, whoa, man, what's that kid doing back here in this dark alley? It's freaking me out. But I grew up in a time called the War on Drugs, and I consider myself a loser in that war. But I don't blame the drug pushers as much as I blame the government, because none of the kids in this country even know what drugs are until every parent, teacher, guidance counselor, spirit club commissioner, student body president, and crossing guard volunteer in the intercontinental United States gets on the PA system every morning in homeroom and tells the kids not to do them, you know? Every morning you hear children, don't do drugs, don't do drugs. All the kids are like, drugs? What are drugs? Are they anything like sweets? But a good place to get your hands on marijuana or drugs is college, and I went to college, and I graduated, and I went to a job interview in this company. They liked me, and they wanted to hire me. And they said, hey, we like you, and we want to hire you. And I said, I know, I just said that. And they said, but before we do, we got to give you a physical, and that involves a blood test. So you need to tell us right now, is there marijuana in your bloodstream? I said, is there marijuana in my bloodstream? I just graduated from college, you know? There's marijuana in my pocket. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night.